I am opening up to the good. I am opening up to the good. I am opening up to the good that is my life. Joy. I am opening up to the joy.
Are you ready to open up to the good?
I am opening up to the joy.
Are you ready to open up to the joy?
I am opening up to the joy.
That's what we do here
To the joy that
every
is my
Sunday.
life. I am opening up
Oh, yeah.
to the peace.
Open up to the peace that is your life.
To the peace. I am opening up
Yeah.
to the peace. To the peace.
Oh, here's an important word right here. Love.
I am opening up to the love. I am opening up to the love. I am opening up to the love. To the love that is my life.
That's right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Sunday Inspiration Live, and welcome to the first day of spring 2022. I am super excited to be with you this morning, whether you're watching live, and many of you are, I can tell by the comments already, or whether you're watching the replay, welcome. I hope you enjoy this. I hope it energizes you and lifts your spirit. Boy, I'm flying solo today, so Pooki, my partner in crime, her partner in inspiration, is in Ohio at a place called Serpent Mound, I believe. And there's an annual event that they do there on the the solstice, spring equinox. That she attended a couple years ago and is back. And so that's where she is this morning. I'm flying solo, but I have some video clips of Pooki, so her presence will be made here. A lot of cool stuff in store here. The theme for the day is do unto others, living the golden rule. A little bit later, I'm going to be unpacking that. And we're going to feature Pooki on a couple of things. Oh, I have two songs that are pretty much brand new songs. One, the first one I'm going to play in a little bit, is going to be its public debut. It's never been heard before anywhere in the world. I'm really excited about that. And then the other song I'm going to do, I only played once before, and I had some issues with the backing track. I don't know. I tried to use a backing track on this song, and I had the wrong one queued up. And anyway, so I'm going to do an acoustic, use the guitar this time on that one. So it's practically brand new. What else here? Oh, I'm going to show you a clip from about 10 years ago from an improv comedy show. That's going to be Bob's Comedy Corner segment. Oh, and I got to tell you about my new ebook. Something just went live a couple of days ago on Amazon. And I'm excited about as well. So we have, boy, I see the comments are going crazy here. Oh, I want to remind you, because, we have a lot of people. I don't know if it's half or, maybe a third of the people that end up viewing this video are actually on during the live stream. But so a lot of people still will watch the replay. And I just want to make you aware, if you want to go to certain segments, there's something, YouTube has a feature called chapter markers that you can go to just the segment that you want to watch. And so those don't automatically appear, so I have to manually enter them with the timestamps. So give me a couple hours or so after the broadcast. Actually, last week I totally forgot. We had a busy day, and I didn't realize till yesterday that I never added them. But I usually do it within a couple of hours of the live broadcast. So if you're watching the replay and you want to skip ahead to a song or go back or find something that interests you, I just wanted to make you aware of that. If you're not sure what they are, Google it or search YouTube for what are chapter markers and how do I find them, and you pretty quickly will be able to figure that out. So let's cue up something that Pooki recorded last summer when she was in Hawaii. We always like to start off with a little breathing to center us all, and this was a nice thing that she recorded on a beach on the Big Island in Hawaii when she was out there visiting her mom and her family. So I'm going to cue that up right now, and so we'll get a little taste of Pooki Lee here and enjoy this, and then I will be right back.
So I'm here on the Big Island, and I didn't want to miss this opportunity to bring you the breath from the shores of Kona. So let's activate our breath together And we're going to breathe in love. And we're going to exhale aloha. It's the same thing. However, we're going to embody the spirit of aloha in our breath. And we're going to breathe with beautiful Mother Ocean. All right? Are we ready? So let's just take a deep breath in, breathing in love. Exhaling aloha, the sacred breath. Once again, breathing in love. And exhaling aloha. One final time, taking a deep inhalation in of love, 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 love. And releasing with that sacred breath, aloha. Bring your hands back together to your heart. And feel the resonant beating of your heart. And now we're connected through the sacred breath of love and aloha.
There was Pooki recorded last year when she was visiting her family out in Hawaii. Didn't she look adorable in that particular video? She always looks adorable, but I like that one. The lighting and everything was just great. I think she's really at home near the water and on the beach. So we're missing her today, but she will be back. I think she returns Monday night, so she'll be back here next weekend. And so let's do some affirmations that are in alignment with the theme, which of course is do unto others, living the golden rule. So I'm going to cue those up here. Let me maybe get a little background music going here for a second here. There we go. As you know how this works, I'm going to recite each affirmation, each statement. I'm going to give you a little space to repeat it back to yourself. And then, yes, say it with feeling. But this is a little different because most of the affirmations I do, I guess, are I am affirmations when you are reaffirming a quality that you want to live and embody. But this is going to be, today we're focusing more on other people and being grateful and supportive of others. We're looking a little more outward today with this particular theme here on the first day of spring. So I'm going to cue these up and say them along with me or in the space right after. Here we go. Today, I look for opportunities to encourage other people. Today, I share my love with those who need it. I always keep the other person's perspective in mind. I thrive when I help others. We are all better together. Aren't those some nice affirmations? That's right. Today, again, the focus is going to be focusing outward and how we influence other people. Let me check on something real quick. I believe that the first part of this live stream, I had my reverb on. Is it clearer now? Sometimes I forget whether the red light is on, but I think I had the reverb on this entire time. But somebody just leave a comment to confirm. It should be clear now. Reverb is on now. Reverb is off. Isn't that correct? So sorry about that. If I sounded like I was in a cave in the early part of that. All right. I'm going to assume that I am good here. Yes. So where are we now? So the reverb is on. Oh, well, it's on now? Or it's off? I always get confused. I've been using the thing for over a year. It's on now? Is this off then? It's off now? How about now? Now it's clear. Okay. Because sometimes there's a delay, so I don't know when, if you're referring to before I push the button. I'm gonna leave it just like this. You turn the reverb on now. It's on. Okay, that's what I thought. Now it's off. Now it's getting two different. Oh my God. Okay, off. So these are coming in at different times. I'm hearing people saying on and off, on and off. Yes, off, off. Okay, I think it's off now. I should really, I should put a sign there or something. Yeah, I think the red button's on. Oh, good. Nope. No, it's on. Oh my God. No, now there's an echo. Echo now. On again. That's on? There can't be. Wow, that's weird. Off now? It was off and my red light is on right now. Now it's on. I can hear the echo still. Oh my God. Yes, it's backwards. No, it's on. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're good here. I'm going to have to continue on. All right. So I have a new book out. This is a short ebook. Continue to give me feedback here. I believe it's off now. When the light is on, it's off. I thought it was just the opposite. I'm going to have to test this and put a big sign. Yeah, no echo now. It's off. That's what I'm going with. All right. So anyway, let me show you something here. This is I've spent the last where are we at? Look at that. There we go. So this is something that just became live on Amazon. Oh, in the last right, red light. Now the red light's off now, so it should mean it's off. Oh my God. It's an echo now. That is so weird. Jeez, oh Pete. It's on, Bob, and the light is wrong. It's back on. There's an echo. Okay, I should be clear now. I was hoping I'm getting the comments in real time. It's on again. It's on. But I think these are a little bit delayed. Oh my. Well, this is going to be great for the replay. You might want to skip ahead. When the red light is off, there's an echo. So right now it's off. When the red light is on, the echo is off. It's backwards. Okay. Now you're good. It's on. You're good. So I see I'm getting two different things. I think these are coming in at different times. Okay, I think it's gone now. So anyway, I have this book called 300 Positive Affirmations on Abundance, Success, Confidence, Love, Health, and more. That is now available on Amazon in 13 countries. Yay, it's off now. No echo. You are good, Bob. Okay, and so I was going to price this. It's a short ebook. Basically, I took what I thought were the 10 most like popular themes or categories, and have 10 of them, like gratitude, there's abundance, career, relationships, health, and I have 30 affirmations in each of those 10 categories for a total of 300 affirmations. And I even further divided them into little segments of 10 to make them a little bit more digestible. Yeah, I made that available. I was going to price it at $2.99, and Pooki suggested, why not make it $3.33? So it's kind of a magical repeating number there. I like threes. It's kind of a magical number, and so that is what it is. It's a $3.33. It's really super affordable. So if that speaks to you, go ahead and check it out. Of course, I also have my other book called The Power of Affirmations. Where is that one? And Positive Self-Talk, which actually next month, this book will have been out for 1 year. Many of you already have it. I've signed some autographs to many of you, so thanks for that. But yeah, if this speaks to you and you want to support our efforts there, check out the 300 Positive Affirmations on Abundance, Success, Confidence, Love, Health, and more. Yay. Oh yeah, I think it's time to do a song now. So I'm actually going to want to have the reverb on for this song. So I'm going to flip the switch. And then after the song, I'm going to be checking in on some comments. saying hi to some new people. So if it's your first time catching a Sunday live, leave that in the comments and we will celebrate you. Let us know where you're watching from if I don't happen to maybe know who you are, all that good stuff. So, all right. So let me tell you the story about this song. Here we go. Pooki and I went on one of our quarterly week-long getaways recently, where we stayed in southern Indiana. Some of you might remember we broadcast live from there, and we always use those opportunities to write songs. And so, one of the things that we had discussed even prior to that trip was like, we have a lot of songs about love and joy, and we're going to continue to write those things. But we were kind of asking ourselves, where are the holes in our themes and our topics for songs? And one of the things that came up was sometimes we will be part of either a Zoom group or an event or something that's talking about like ancestors and in various, whether it's Native American or indigenous, about the lineage that we come from, and we don't really have a song about that, and so we were playing around with ideas. She actually had an idea for a chant that she started working on. I had another set of lyrics for a different type of song. So we think we have like 2 songs that are emerging here. And I initially wrote some lyrics on this one while we were there in Indiana, but like a week ago. Or less, I was watching, there's a show that I really love. I highly encourage you to watch if you haven't seen it, but it's called Finding Your Roots. It's a PBS show, and every episode they bring on actually 2 like celebrities, and they use a combination of like DNA and genealogy research, and they dig into the lineage of these people, and they always learn something about their ancestors that they didn't know. It's like shocking. And so the themes that came through in that show, every episode, is like just realizing the struggles, the sacrifices that previous generations made, all the hardships and the celebrations, the noteworthy accomplishments of the people that led to who we are. And I realized, oh boy, this. It's actually Crystal says love that show. Yeah, Louis Gates Jr. Right, and so if you haven't seen it, check that show out. It's really good. So I realized I really need to make this song more about that. So I actually had to go in and restructure some of the lyrics to reflect that. So this is sort of my new ancestor song. And I'm actually going to turn the reverb on and then I try to remember to turn it back off after the song. So here it goes. This is the public debut. Never been heard before. You're hearing it for the first time. Here we go. I see their footsteps before me, of all of those who led the way. Their memories are guiding me, inspiring me today. I want to thank all of those who came before me. They all paved the way so that we can thrive. We are the ones they were praying for. They all had a dream that we keep alive. Roots run deep behind me, stretching far into the past, leading to this legacy, a lineage that will last. I want to thank all of those who came before me. They all paved the way so that we can thrive. We are the ones they were praying for. They all had a dream that we keep alive. I hear their voices in our choices to be stronger, to be bolder. We're not alone or far from home. We are standing on their shoulders. I want to thank all of those who came before me. They all pave the way so that we can thrive. We are the ones they were praying for. They all had a dream that we keep alive. I want to thank all of those who came before me. They all paved the way so that we can thrive. We are the ones they were praying for. We all had a dream that we keep alive. There you go. The debut of the brand new song. I'd love to hear your feedback on it. Please leave a comment if you so desire. All right. Wait a second now. Yes, I should be. Reverb was on. Now it's off. During the song, it was on. Okay. Let me check in with some comments here. I know they're always coming in so fast and furious that it's hard to keep up. Let's see. There's a Shanetta. Thank you very much for that comment. Good to see you. Very powerful song. Yay, yay. Nikki says she's late to the show. Hey, that's okay. You're here. Good morning, world. So much love from Illinois, the next state over. Amy, who I got to meet on Zoom yesterday during our Patreon call. Good morning to you. Oh, oh, I see. Anita says, don't forget to feed the analog, and she meant algorithm. Like and subscribe. Yeah, if you don't subscribe to the channel, please do so. Hit like, hit love, share this with someone. Oh, there's Oksana. Hi, good to see you. Good morning to you, our Canadian friend there. Let's see here. A lot of people are concurring that they like finding your roots, like Melody there. Hello, Melody. Hello, Crystal. We saw you yesterday on the Patreon call as well. Brandy, we missed you. Haven't been here in 3 weeks, huh? Where you been? It's like the first time all over again. Just like that old Foreigner song. It feels like the first time. I think that was a different topic, though. Hi there, Nicholas. Good to see you. Yes, I'm so glad you have those books available. Me too. I'm going to be talking a little bit about maybe mentioning my book. Stacy, that's right. You have at least three of my books. I remember signing those and shipping those. I think I signed them. Yeah, I shipped them off to you, of course. That's right. Yeah, well, when you make an ebook available through Amazon, you can just select up to 13 countries, and I just make it available everywhere. Melody's looking forward to Bob's Comedy Corner. I have a good one for you. I think you should do an empowering affirmations video with the echo. Well, usually on all of my affirmation videos, I add a little bit of reverb. It's not echo, it's actually reverb to my voice to give it a little bit of a floaty kind of sound. Then scrolling through all of these. Oh, Stacy, you just purchased the new book. Thank you very much. And hi, Karen. Just saw Karen yesterday, also on the Patreon call. Hi, Dora Lee. It's clear now, clear now, clear. I can see clearly now. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, sorry about all of that that reverb thing. I'm just gonna have to make a sign here. So I sometimes I start doubting myself. Wait, is it on or is it off? Some people I think said earlier that they were here for the first time. If I missed that, go ahead and or if you stated where you're from. I know we have some people from India who are watching, so if you don't mind posting that again, because that's not finding them scrolling through all of these chats here. Oh, Jennifer Nickel is here for the first time. Welcome, Jennifer. Just made it at the end of the song from Houston, Texas. Yeah, love to you and Pooki. Appreciate that. See there, Karen liked the new song. Thank you. Oh, cool. Listening to your program on the way to the airport. Can't watch, but I can listen. That's okay. Did you know, this is an interesting fact, because I've surveyed my YouTube viewers twice. I probably should do another one just to confirm. But I asked people, how many of you watch the video versus just listen while you're doing it? You don't even have to be at the airport. And over 80% of the people that responded to this little survey, there was 1,000 people, I think, that responded. over 80% said they just listen only. So that's why. But I have upgraded. I hope you might notice in newer videos, I've upgraded the visual quality of them. But I've known for a long time this is primarily an audio medium, I suppose, which is why I take them and repurpose them into digital albums on Spotify and Apple and into my podcast called the Affirmation Meditation Podcast. But because it's on YouTube, there obviously has to be a visual element to it. But yeah, so don't feel bad. Yeah, I mainly create these so you can listen to them. Can anyone send me this? Can anyone send me this song link on YouTube? I'm not sure what that is. It's a song I just wrote. It's the only place it exists because it's the first time I've ever performed it publicly. It's not recorded yet. That'll be a while. Jen, hi Jen, Kinston, North Carolina. And here we go. Shayla is from India. That is awesome. Yay. And yeah, we're all sending Brandy some prayers for her recovery from a recent surgery. So this is awesome. This is very cool. And so whether you're here for the first time, it's been a while, it feels like the first time, let's all gather together. You're already doing it in the chat, but let's just applaud those who are coming here for the first time. On the count of 3, big round of applause. 1, 2, 3, and... Whoops. I had the volume down on that, so let's do it one more time. All right, everybody on the count of 3 with enthusiasm. Welcome, first-timers. That's right, baby. We really appreciate you being here. And so, again, I mentioned it before. There's a new ebook that just came out. It's called 300 Positive Affirmations on Abundance, Success, Confidence, Love, Health, and More. I took 10 of the most sort of popular categories based on 5 years of doing this now on YouTube, and created 30 affirmations. So way you can use this, and it's a short ebook. This is why I only priced it at $333, a magical number, at least in US dollars. Is that you can use it, go to any category that you need in a particular day. And I really took some time to choose the 30 affirmations I felt were the strongest for each of those categories. And what I'm going to do with it actually is I'm now going to be using some of those to create new videos. I've got some ideas for courses. The other thing that's coming up in about a month from now is the next Turbocharge Your Life 30-day program is going to be starting, I think it's around the 23rd of April. It's toward the end, like the last week of April. And the theme for this one, first time we've ever done this particular theme, is spring into health and well-being. Pooki and I are really getting serious about nutrition and exercise and our overall health. And so we thought that would be a good, and it seems to be something that a lot of people feel like they could put a little more energy into. And so it'll be a combination of, certainly there'll be a lot of mindset stuff related to that, but also just encouraging each other through this process to make better food choices, to stay active, also to get plenty of sleep, plenty of hydration and water, lower your stress level. So it's a 30-day process where you'll be able to focus on that. We'll have 4 live Zoom calls, private Facebook group, and I'm putting together some special audio affirmations and meditations for that. So the registration page is not up yet, but should be by next Sunday or hopefully in the next couple of days, actually. So yes, indeed. There's also a link down in the description of this video where it's like a store tab on my website at bobbakerinspiration.com. So that's bobbakerinspiration.com. I don't think I have a visual of the store, but it's on one page. I put all the things that were available, as digital downloads, or the book where you can get my stuff on Amazon and so on. So if it speaks to you and you want to support us and get something of value in return, check out that. Actually, let me pop in. Let's see. I'm going to pop that in the comments if you want to go to that and just scroll down and check it out. So this is the store page, and I'm putting in the comments right now. Of course, this is going to be mostly visible on the live when you're watching live. It'll be in a different. It'll be in the description if you're watching the replay. And then here is a link to the Amazon US site for the new book. I'm going to pop that in there too. But you can always look in the description of this video for this and links on all kinds of other stuff. Let's see here. We're rolling along. And let me remind you some ways for us to connect. Certainly, I still an email. I have like around 9,000 people on an email list. Oh, let me pull this down. I didn't realize that was still up. And if you would like to get a weekly messages from me with links to the latest stuff that I'm up to, reminders about new videos and podcast episodes and so on, just go to bobbakerinspiration.com and you can sign up if you're not already to get on the email list. And I'll even provide a little bit of a bribe for you. I'll give you 6 free MP3 downloads for your personal use. Just sign up. It's really easy and quick. And then you have to go to your inbox, though, and click a confirmation link in an email that will be sent to you automatically. And let's see. And yeah, and I would love to be able to communicate with you that way. And besides that, there's a text list. If you're based in the US or Canada, I'd be happy to send you 3 a week. It's not daily. It's not weekly. There's 3 a week. I'll text you an inspiring message 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, usually. But it's only for numbers based in the US or Canada. Just send anything to just any text message, 314-742-8339. Again, that's 314-742-8339. And then you'll get an autoresponder. Click that link just to confirm your basic contact information and confirm you want to get text from me. But if you're outside, I know a lot of those people a lot of folks here in the chat, just not right now, are not based in the U.S. I have a Telegram channel, Bob Baker Inspiration. There's that link. And as always, links to everything that I talk about are in the description of this video. All right, let me pop in here and let's see what people are saying. Lisa says, I love getting your text messages, Bob. Thank you, Lisa. It's amazing how so many people, I think there's like 1,300 people that get those texts now. But I get responses back that say, oh my God, the timing was perfect. How did you know I needed to hear this? And so I love those synchronicities. Robin, hi Robin, says she listens to affirmations in the car on her way to work. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what in my book, The Power of Affirmations, when I talk about best practices, there's some people that think I got to do them right, but there really are no hard and fast rules of how you absorb these. You can sit in a meditation room in a lotus position with your eyes closed if you want to. You can listen to them while you drive, while you commute, while you walk, while you clean the house. It's up to you. The only thing that I'm a stickler about, that I really highly encourage you to do is to do them daily. Make it a daily practice, particularly in the morning. Even I used to say right after you get out of bed, but a lot of people do them before they even get out of bed. That's like the first thing you expose your mind to is something positive and uplifting. If you do them a second time, do them right before you go to bed. And then but if it works better for you to do them while you commute or a different time of the day, just get in a daily habit. And even when you feel like you think you're feeling better, and you are, when you're feeling better, sometimes you can drift away from them because I don't need these now. I'm thriving, but keep it up anyway, because it just kind of firms up. It prepares you for the next, little hiccup in the road. Happy equinox, indeed. Yes, indeed. Happy spring, everyone. Hello from Miami. Give you a heads up here. So Pooki and I are going to Florida in October, like the last week of October-ish, for a wedding. But while we're there, I know we have a lot of friends in Florida, so we'd like to set up like 2 or 3 meetups, probably somewhere on the Gulf Coast. I forgot what city. It's called Venice, I think. It's on the Gulf is where the wedding is. And then I know a lot of people are in Miami. We're looking for like venues. If you have some, reach out to me. Go to bobbakerinspiration.com and there's a contact tab there. But we're looking for places in Florida near highly populated areas where, I don't know, could be maybe like a spiritual center or yoga studio. It'd be nice to have a venue that would like promote like a meetup, like just to get together and meet people. But aside from that, even like a cafe or a microbrewery that has like a space where we could all gather. We just want to, when we travel, we just want to meet many of you. And I know there's a lot of folks in Florida. So if you're aware of something in Florida, reach out to me and let me know. So Jennifer says, I worked all night staying up for Bob. Yay. I'm glad I'm giving you the motivation to do that. Eva says, can't wait to meet you guys. We will be close to the Orlando area. So we're going to this Venice is where this wedding is, but we're happy to drive around to different. And Orlando is, definitely a more populated area. So if we can find a venue and a space and some people we think would show up, we would be happy to do something near Orlando, do another one near Miami, do another one on the Gulf Coast. Keone, he's floating on the water. He's chilling out. He's just comfortable. He's missing his mama too. That's right. What is it? Michelle says the dog looks like a floating baked potato over the sandy beach. Is Pooki going to be live for her I don't know. She might stream live on her Facebook page, but I'm not sure what exactly what she's planning to do there. I know she has like an hour-long presentation at this event that she's at. Do them mornings and nights. So Christine says she does her affirmations in the morning, at night. Yeah. Lisa says first thing in the morning. Shanetta says, Bob's text messages always come at the right time. I love these messages of inspiration. That's so cool. So let me see here. Let me do a little chat here about our theme today, why I picked this, because I thought the songs that I chose today tie into this theme of looking outward, being instead of looking. It's great. Yeah, again, most of my affirmations, most of our songs are like I am statements, and so we need to constantly remind ourselves of our value and focus on the good and all that. But I thought today, looking outward, so I'm just going to talk a little bit about this whole concept of do unto others, living the golden rule. You've heard of this. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Treat other people like you want to be treated. And this is a value of mine that has been pretty strong in my life for many, many years. And luckily, long ago, I learned the value of putting myself in the other person's shoes. I guess that's called being empathetic. And it also came out a lot. Many of you may know, some of you don't, that I've written many books over the years. Just counting physical like paperback books, there was 16 titles, and then other titles like this new one that are only available so far in ebook format. But my early books, starting back in the 90s, were about aimed at musicians, and they were about music marketing. And for many years, I was kind of my main identity online. This is way before I started doing affirmations on YouTube. Was like as being as sort of a music marketing resource for independent artists. My message was always aimed at up-and-coming artists and how they could take their career into their own hands and build a fan base. And a big part of that message when I taught, because a lot of creative people in particular are just confused about marketing. They don't know what it is. And some people even have like a thoughts about it, like it's some people refer to marketing when you're in a creative field in particular as a necessary evil. And so how eager are you going to be are you going to want to promote yourself when you think of this as a necessary evil, and people feel like they're being manipulative and salesy or whatever. So I try to for many years one of my big missions with teaching marketing all these years was to get people to reframe that and realize that, no, you're not doing that. You're trying to manipulate people or talk them into doing something they don't want to do. You are, you got something of value through your art, through your music, whatever that is, and you're just making them aware of it. You're creating relationships with people, and really it's not. And people say, "Oh, I'm not good at marketing because I don't like to talk about myself. I don't like to be boastful." And I always say that's not effective marketing. Just saying, "Hey, I got a new book out. Look at me. I'm cool." That is not an effective way to communicate with people. You have to you have to position what you say in terms of what's in it for them. That's a big marketing concept. So I've not only been teaching that, but living that for many years. And so it's not about me and my music. It's about how this is going to benefit other people. And so that's kind of where part of this comes from is when I teach marketing, which I've done for decades, and when I've actually promoted myself, I always try to put myself on the other person's shoes, and ask myself, what are their needs? What are their pains? How can I provide a solution? But how can I cater to what they want? And this goes for wherever, like if you're reaching out to somebody to be a client, if you're trying to book a speaking gig, or if you're for an author promoting a book, people will go right into talking about themselves and their product or service instead of what's in it for the other person. So sure, that applies to marketing, but also applies to our lives as well. Like, be empathetic. Think about whenever you're communicating with someone, especially if you're feeling agitated, try to put yourself in their shoes. And also ask yourself, maybe they're acting this way not because they're an awful person, but maybe they just you have no idea what kind of day somebody went through, or something tragic happened in their life, or they're struggling with something and they're just kind of venting. I know Pooki talks about about this a lot, and actually I have a video clip coming up with her, which she'll go more into this. But do your best, to put yourself in the other person's shoes. Also, a friend of mine, Billy Gryzak, he's a musician friend from Wisconsin. He said something to me just last year that kind of like took me back. But then I realized the truth of what he was saying, and here's where that came from. We were talking about the golden rule, and he goes, I don't believe that you should treat people the way that you should be treated. I don't believe that at all. I went, what? What do you mean? He goes, actually, I think you should treat people the way they want to be treated. And I'm like, oh, that's a different way of looking at it. And then maybe this ties into, you've heard of this thing like love languages or whatever, or different, different people have different ways of communicating, and certain things mean more to them. So I thought that was like actually a pretty fresh perspective on it. If you have an opportunity to get to know somebody and know what's important to them, how do they like to be communicated to? Do they like verbal comments? Do they like to be touched? Do they like gifts? I mean, there's all sorts of different ways, but do the best that you can and when you're just meeting somebody for the first time, you might not be able to know all of these things. So, but if you get a sense of how they like to communicate, what they appreciate, and deliver that to them, then that can be helpful. And for some reason, even I've always had this sense of fairness. Like, whenever I'm engaged in something, I think about what I want out of a situation, but I also think what's fair for all involved. And I think that's very helpful. And even when, I tell you, I was married one time, went through a divorce. There was a little bit of agitation here. And I remember there being some things where I made some arrangements with my ex, and somebody, like a friend, would go, why are you being so nice to her? She would never do that with you. It's kind of like a revenge thing. And I was like, no, I just want to do the right thing. I don't want to be influenced by getting even. If I just stay on the straight and narrow path of doing what I feel is right and what's fair to both of us, she may or may not reciprocate, but it doesn't matter. I'm not going to change my ethics or my values because someone else maybe is not doing that. So those are just some thoughts here on putting yourself in the other person's shoes, living the golden rule. Do you ask yourself, do you really do that? And especially if you're in an emotional situation, put yourself, think about, look through the perspective of their eyes, and to see if it gives you a different viewpoint and a different way of maybe handling that. So those are some thoughts on the do unto others, living the golden rule. I think it's time for another song here. Let's see. Right on, Bob. Thank you, Robin. Blessings from Northwest Eileen. Oh, Eileen, hi. Good to see you in Northwest Washington. Oh, Amy says she has a painting of the golden rule in all the belief systems. One of my favorites. That's awesome. Awesome sauce. And What is her FB page? I think that maybe you're referring to Pooki, perhaps. But look up Pooki Lee, Pookilee. In fact, it might even be facebook.com/Pooki. I think she got in early enough where that might even be her page. Try that, and you'll recognize her if you see her. Keone on his floating bean is cracking me up. Yeah, that is awesome. Clara. Hi, Clara. My love language is words of affirmations. I give compliments to those around me. I also love receiving compliments. So you like verbal pleasantries, if you will. So that's awesome. Yeah, and knowing that, but somebody you're communicating with may have a different way. Maybe they and if you can know that, then you can cater to them in that way. Cherie, hi Cherie, says so true to think of what the other person needs to hear or learn. I was taught this as a child and I still do, but thank you for the reminder. Yeah, I always try to do the right thing no matter how hard it may be. Treat others how you want to be treated and also how they want to be treated. Hello, Delroy Art from Jamaica. Good to see you. I think I've seen you comment a number of times on some of my videos, so yay. So I'm going to pick up the guitar and do another song for you. So this is the song that I did once before. I tried to use a backing track and had the wrong one. Anyway, it wasn't. I did it, and I think everybody enjoyed it. But I'm going to do one with the acoustic guitar. This totally ties in to what we're talking about. Let me get a drink of water here, and I'll get my reverb set up for this one. Another song that looks more outward than inward. Yeah. Bear with me as I cue my lyrics up here. Here we go. All right, ready? Here we go. So many people feel alone. So many rarely leaving home. They muddle through, don't know what's right. But you can help them find the light. Stop the fight. Who needs your love today? Who needs to hear you say, I'm thinking of you and I wish for you the best? Who needs your time right now? Your love can show them how they matter to you, so they know it's true. So many people who you know sit in the dark, they've lost their glow. A fire that once burned bright is cold, but you can help them find the gold, break the mold. Who needs your love today? Who needs to hear you say, I'm thinking of you, and because of you I'm blessed? Who needs your time today? Who needs to hear you say, I believe in you? I'm so proud of you. Reach out today. Reach out today. Who needs your love today? Who needs to hear you say, I'm thinking of you and I wish for you the best? Who needs your time right now? Your love can show them how they matter matter to you, so they know it's true. Who needs your love today? Who needs to hear you say, I'm thinking of you, and because of you I'm blessed? Who needs your time today? Who needs to hear you say, I believe in you, and I miss you too? Reach out today. Reach out today. Reach out today. Reach out today. There you go. Another brand new song. Only the second public airing of it, but the first one that I feel was a good version of it. Thank you for the comments here. Really appreciate that. Lynette, well done. Delroy says, magical song. Reach out today. Yeah, Max, I mentioned it at the top of the show. Yeah, Pookie's in Ohio at an event where she is doing a presentation, and so she's out of town, but she'll be back actually Monday and be back next Sunday. Had a wonderful experience with your affirmations. Hey, thanks, Rohini. I think you're from India also. If I didn't acknowledge that earlier, I think I saw that comment. So true, Bob, says Shanetta. I try to do right by all people and am very empathetic. I was taught this as a child and teach this to my children. Awesome. Now, like any quality that you think of, you can take it to one extreme or the other. Obviously, if you're not empathetic, then you're more self-serving and you're kind of unaware of how other people or your actions are affecting other people. But you can also take empathy too far to where you're so overly sensitive that you're afraid to do anything, to upset anyone. So there is a balance there that you need to find. You want to be self-assured. You want to do all those I am affirmations and simultaneously be aware, put yourself in the other person's shoes and be empathetic. So there is a balance there. This is another book that's I'm going to write one of these days called The Sweet Spot. Where between those two extremes, where do you find that balance that serves you in a powerful way? I am a fine artist and I have a painting for you. When are you coming to Jamaica? Well, now I'm going to have to go to get this painting. Yeah. No plans for Jamaica, but I think Pookie and I are going to Mexico also in October. October's shaping up to be a big travel month later this year because we're going to go. Yeah, we're going to Florida also. Pookie's in I think she's in Southern Ohio. It's a place called Serpent Mound, I think. It's like a Native American, something to do with a Native American area, and it's like an annual festival they do whenever it turns to spring. Let's see. Beautiful song, My Widowed Mama in New York needs my love today. So yeah, there's a couple ways that song there may have affected you. Hopefully it inspired you to think of someone in your life who could use a kind word, a phone call, a text, a visit. So please do that. And I have a feeling though, some people also while listening to that song might have said, well, heck, I'm one of those people who wants people to reach out to me. But one way to do that is to be proactive. And even though you might feel lonely yourself or in need of companionship, who can you reach out to and help? By helping others, you sort of you make that connection. And so don't get holed up in solitary and wondering why nobody cares about me. Be proactive and reach out, especially the people that maybe you haven't talked to in a while, who were nice to you. You just want to thank them. Express your appreciation for them. I know it works on a lot of different levels. All right, so here we go. Oh boy, Time is flying here, but I'm going to queue up a segment. This is like 8 minutes long, I think, of Pooki. This was from August, late August last year. This was a little segment. I searched through the archives of our Sunday lives, and this seemed to be very appropriate for today. So she may not be here physically, but this is a great segment from last August. I'm going to cue that up. Let's enjoy a little Pooki Lee, and then I'll be back with Bob's Comedy Corner after that. All right, here we go. Let me find where that is. Here we go.
So I want to share with you how powerful you are in this moment right now in our world. How your heart and the power of your heart to radiate love and compassion into our world right now. It's the most powerful thing that we could ever, ever, ever do. It sometimes gets so overlooked because it's so simple. Loving another. Loving our brothers and sisters all over the world. Loving our neighbors and our own communities. Loving. How do we love? This is how do we express our love? Well, we did some of that earlier in our session with you today. It's like bringing that awareness, that attention to our heart and to sending that love out into the world. That is powerful. When we do it together, it's even more powerful. It's even more amplified, right? And that our love, like the water, ripples all over the earth. And then too, we can look at this water behind me and we can see that this water connects all of the continents on the planet. We're all connected to, see that water right there, that body of water is connected to every continent. It's seamless. So when we bring our attention to this water, we're bringing attention to all the water. And then water also allows for energy to be moved through water. So when we bring our prayers and our intentions, we bring our love to water and we offer that to the water. That offering then is carried in the water all over our planet. So if you have the ability to go to water and pray, bring your heart and your intention to the water, you can, those prayers will be amplified in the water. If you can get your feet into the water while you're praying, touch the water in some way and be in a state of gratitude and send your love out into the world right now, out to all our brothers and sisters everywhere, right? So there is a narrative right now that is creating an illusion of separation, right? And so it's very, very powerful to hold the frequency of love at this time because it eliminates the illusion of separation and it sees all of us as one beautiful, divine expression of the Creator, whatever you call that, this life force energy that's breathing our bodies and beating our hearts, right? And so when we connect to and we activate this center of our being, right? And I'll also bring to awareness to like pay attention to where the heart is. The heart is in the center of your body. It's right here, right in the center, right? It's not on the right. It's not on the left. It's right in the center, right? Because it is in that place of non-judgment, of accepting and of loving. That's what love is. Love is accepting, right? And so there's this illusion of duality in our world right now, right? This idea that we're not separate or that there's those and then there's us, this idea. It's not true. It's an illusion. We are one held in the heart of the divine, right? And so
when you're with others, maybe who have differing beliefs than you do, right? This can be challenging sometimes, to be in environments where people have different beliefs than you have. The challenge is not to judge it. The challenge is to accept that is their belief, and they get to believe that. It's their right. It's the freedom that we all have to believe what we believe. So in my freedom to express my beliefs or to live my life based off of my beliefs, others have the right to choose that for themselves, whatever it is, even if it contradicts with what I'm choosing, because I believe that there couldn't be one answer for 7 billion of us on the planet. There's many answers for all of us, and we're all finding our way. But the main thing is, no matter what we're choosing, to stay connected in our hearts, right? And to honor and respect our brothers and sisters all over the world as they too are facing some challenging choices, right? That we're making right now in the world. So how is it that we can walk the middle path? How is it that we can walk the path of love as we see this duality, this illusion of duality emerging, right? We come back to ourselves and we exercise our love and our compassion in the world. We embrace and we accept people for who they are and not judging. Right? So that is the path of love. So I love this Rumi quote, and I know I don't have it right, but you'll get the gist of it, and maybe you know it, and if you do, post it in the chat. You know, that beyond the field, beyond right doing and wrongdoing, okay, or let's just say beyond black and white, left or right, there is a field. There is a field beyond that, beyond right doing and wrongdoing. There is a field. And in that field, I will meet you there. In that field, beyond judgment, in the field of love and of compassion. So allow your water essence to ripple love into the world. You don't have to go to a water body. You are a water body. Although it you know, there's something that about ritual or about ceremony when we bring it to a moment with our intention, right, of going to the water. Maybe you can bring some others to the water. You know, but here, right now, in this moment, no matter where you are, we're activated right now in this moment to shine our light and our love into the world, because that's what the world needs right now. The world doesn't need judging and blaming and finger pointing. The world needs love, love. And there's enough of us that we can do it. We can love the world. We can love the world enough. We can. That's why we're here, right? That's why we're here. We're remembering who we are. We're remembering why we're here. Sound familiar? We're remembering why we came. And we're remembering that we are love. That we are love. All right, so let's just send a little blast of love into our planet again. And maybe you want to bring this into your daily practice of just loving all of our brothers and sisters all around the world, regardless of the challenges that they're facing. Sending our love and our compassion to all of our brothers and sisters everywhere. Love you, love you, love you. Keep loving the world. Keep doing it. Do it. It's powerful. It's going to change everything. You watch. I promise.
There's Pooki. That's a recording from a Sunday Inspiration Live recorded back in late August. So I thought I'd play that for you while she was out of town. That was beautiful. I want to highlight a couple of comments that I saw here as I was scrolling through during that. Katie says, "Good morning from Canada." Welcome, Katie. Good to have you here. And hello, Dawn. Jumping on late. Better late than never. That's awesome. I don't think I highlighted that earlier, but yeah, I saw Dawn yesterday on our Patreon call. I'll mention that. I'll actually show a screenshot of that in just a little bit here. Lisa said something nice here. It doesn't cost anything to be nice, and smiles are contagious. That is so true. Sharon says, "Good morning, Bob. I'm from Belize. Thankful for the affirmations. So great to have you here." Oh, and Amy, which one we met yesterday. Sent this a super chat. Thank you so much, Amy. It was great to connect with you yesterday. I'll have that screenshot to pop up here in a little bit. Really appreciate it. Yeah, Clara, good observation. The chat was quiet. Usually when that slows down, that means people are focusing on what's being said there, and so. That's very cool. All right, so a lot of you know that I like to mix in a little humor, and so we're going to kind of switch gears a little bit, and we're going to do something right now that we like to call "It's Bob's Comedy Corner." Shadooby-wah. That's right, everybody's favorite Shadooby-wah. Yes, so yes, I think it's important for us to laugh. I don't think I need to have a disclaimer here about why we do this, because I just think life can get very heavy, especially these days with things going on in the world. There's always things going on in the world in our lives that make life heavy and serious, and we forget to laugh and lighten up. And so I like to have a segment every Sunday where we just give ourselves permission to be silly, have fun. Sometimes I tell jokes, but today I'm going to be showing a clip. This is so I've been doing improv comedy, been teaching it, been performing it for off and on for many years. And this is from a show about 10 years ago. I think this was 2012. You probably heard me talk about, Clara goes, "Yay, Bob's Comedy Corner." Some people are actually excited about this. There's a place called the Center for Spiritual Living. Once a month on a Sunday, we perform there. We did that last Sunday. And in fact, we met Cherie, who was in the chat. She came and saw us because she lives in the St. Louis area. We met her for the first time, went out for lunch, had a lovely time. And we want to meet more of you this year doing that similar type of thing. But anyway, this was out on the stage at the Center for Spiritual Living 12 years ago. Even though my friend Lee sets up this game and explains it, I just want to kind of tell you what you're about to watch. It's a game called Sit, Stand, Bend Over. It's a very physical improvisational game where at any given time during a scene, there's three, myself and two other players are on the stage, and one of us has to be standing, one of us has to be sitting, one of us has to be leaning or bending over. So it has to be one of each. We can't both be doing the same thing. We have to each, and so it's a constant. The humor in this is the constant struggle of seeing us trying to adjust our positions so that we have one of each thing throughout the entire scene. And I don't know. Every time I watch this, it just strikes me as funny, and so I want to share this with you now. And the guy who introduces and sets the scene up is one of my oldest friends, Lee Mueller, and he and I first did improv together in a group that we kind of co-founded back in 1985. Man, Lee doesn't really do improv anymore. He was kind of involved when I got back into it around this era 10 years ago, but yeah, I really value his friendship, and but enjoy this. It's a game. Well, yeah, here's a little video clip. It kind of explains itself from here on out, and see what you think.
Okay, this is a fun little game. It's called Sit, Stand, and Bend Over, if you know what I mean. No. So at all times in the scene, one person has to be either sitting, one person has to be standing, and one person has to be bending over. Thank you very much. And the winner is Bob and Tom are patients in a chiropractor's waiting room. Joni is the disgruntled receptionist. So, you want to be...
Just how long is
this weight going to be here?
What do you want? Just he'll be here when he gets here. I'm busy.
I'm in pain here. You know, I had an appointment for an hour ago, and he said, you know, not in
Look,
here.
I don't know where you guys but you know how he works this business. He comes in, and if you happen to be here and he's here, then it works.
You know what? I'm having trouble standing up. Look how slow it is when I do
that's that feels good to sit down too. Yeah, I see that. These are very comfortable chairs.
But most of the time, I walk around doing this because I need some work done, and the longer it takes, I want to be able to do this more. But instead, I'm doing this.
I know that really hurts you, but what can I say? He's not here yet.
Is this doctor any good?
Of course he's Dr. Any Good. Dr. No Good is down the hall.
I need to sit down. My back's hurt a little bit. I'm going to sit down. Oh, boy.
Well, you guys really do look like you're in pain.
Is there something you can give us in the meantime? Is there some kind of drug that you have maybe back there in the office somewhere? I think I see like a medicine cabinet right there. I'm just going to walk over here.
No, you can't.
I can't walk behind this part right here?
Well, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, what you got down here? Like some kind of painkillers to me. Yes, painkillers. I can really...
That's the one. Yeah, you can take about six.
Right there,
it
says, take 3. Yes, I do believe that those are the ones that I used to take, and he used to prescribe to me. So, what do we do while we're waiting?
Well,
I think this lady is just getting her stand. She needs to sit here and find out what this pain is all about.
yeah,
I could give you an adjustment, lady. You'll never forget.
Why don't you rub my back while we're waiting for the doctor to arrive? I would really appreciate if you just rub right there. Is it just until the doctor shows up? Sir, do you mind?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'll do that.
There you go.
It's not really my job.
Oh, that feels a lot better. Just do a little bit more if you wouldn't mind.
That's good.
I'm getting bored over here.
Just take over because I've got a cramp in my
There
head.
you go. Oh,
That's good.
I love it. I love your masculine approach much better. It just really feels good. Yes, indeed.
I think the doctor just walked in the back room.
Oh,
I feel better. I don't know about you.
I feel. I'll tell you what. Let's you and I go out and get lunch, and we'll come back to this place later.
There you go, a little scene from 10 years ago. Sit, stand, bend over. And thank you for pointing out that you were 10 years old in 1985. Yeah, I did improv at the age of 6, if you, if you believe that. So that was something that just always cracked me up. I was looking to see if I had something in the archives that I could share with you. So sometimes I share a video like that. Hopefully you enjoyed that. You were able to hear it. Love it. See the comments here. Love it, Bob. Ha, ha, ha. Cracking a smile. Yeah, it's a very physical game. And so the whole thing is to purposely, put the other players into positions where they have to struggle to to get into the right position there. Hilarious. All right, awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed that. I hope it brought a little levity to your life this morning. Let's see here. And so I mentioned Patreon a couple of times, and so let me just tell you a little bit about that. So I think we currently have, 57, 58 people who are part of our Patreon family. That means they these good people send a little micro payment every month for as little as $5 a month. And in exchange for that, they get some exclusive content. The main thing that you get is a monthly call with Pooki and I, where we have a different theme every month, and we get on there. It's like a 90-minute call. We do breakout sessions, and it's always very inspiring, and people get to meet each other and make some new friends. And then we also post some exclusive content. Like quite often, you'll get advanced looks at songs and different things that I'm working on when you're a Patreon supporter. And so, and here actually is the screenshot from just yesterday. We had the March call. Look at these happy faces here. Let's see who is in the chat right now. Amy's here. I think Danielle was here. Or she was earlier. Cherie is here. Crystal, Karen, Dawn. I think another. There's two Karen. Oh, Karen, yeah, I think was here. And so yeah, some of the folks that you see in the chat are part of our Patreon family, and we have a blast. So if you want to join us in a future call and be part of that community, just go to patreon.com/Bob Baker. Super affordable. Like I said, the lowest level is just $5 a month, and we get a lot of perks as a result. And so check that out. And then there's the book, The Power of Affirmations and Positive Self-Talk, which has been out for almost a year now. But if you don't have that, I'm very proud of that title. That was my 16th book, available on Amazon. And also there's a link in the description below that if you would like to get an autographed copy along with one of our music CDs, that's right, we'll send you a physical, and Pooki will sign it too if you'd like. You get the physical copy of the book and our CD, Opening Up to the Good. But that's only if we're shipping to an address in the U.S. International shipping is just a little bit too unreliable and expensive, and so I can only do that to U.S. addresses, but there's a link again in the description for that. And then I remind you about my new ebook that just came out in the last couple of days. It's a short ebook, but it has 300 positive affirmations on categories like abundance, success, confidence, love, health. I identified what I think are the 10 most popular or needed topics for affirmations, and there are 30 hard-hitting affirmations in each of those categories. It's only $3.33 US on the at least on Amazon US. Of course, it'll be in a different, and then a dozen other countries around the world. So if that speaks to you, get yourself a copy. That would be awesome. Let's see what else. So I'm going to actually end here pretty quickly, although let me just pop in here and see if there are any new comments. Oh, I want to thank Metaphysical Mike. Thank you so much for sending the 555. All right, repeating numbers are going crazy here. I really appreciate that, Mike. Thank you so much. Some of you talked about your ages, and 13 in 1985. Dawn thought that was fun to watch. Yeah, Cherie was there. Yeah, that's right. You were. Patreon Zoom was awesome yesterday. Let's see. Jeanette, I was 3 in 1985. I don't remember the year at all. Thank you so much. Yeah, Karen was there. Zoom. Wasn't that awesome yesterday? Amy says your book gives me some encouragement not to give up and try to move forward. Absolutely. Karen was in college in 1985. What was I doing? I was in college, I think, then too. And Shanetta says, I'll definitely, yeah, she missed, that's right, you're a supporter there. You missed yesterday, but you listen to the recording, and that came with a 2-page worksheet too. Can I get it on my phone? What is the it that you're referring to? Is that the ebook? I'm not sure what the it is, Jennifer. Might me clarify that, and I'll try to answer it. But I'm going to end with a song, the original video version of Life is Good and I Am Grateful. Normally when we play a video like this, I keep the camera on, you see Pooki dancing, and I'm DJing the comments, but since Pookie's not here to dance, I'm just going to play the video, but I'm going to ask you, and thank you, Anna. The Comedy Corner was great. Appreciate that. I'm going to ask you, what is your top takeaway from today? And so while this song is playing, keep posting comments, and I'm going to pop up some of those comments as the song plays. It might, it'll be fine. So you won't see me or anyone dancing, but you'll see the lyrics will actually be up on the screen, and then I'll also be adding in some of those comments as you go. Oh, Deanne, thank you so much for that super chat. Really appreciate it. Actually, Deanne got to watch my in-person improv class the other night. When she logged in on Zoom, and I on my phone, she got to see the whole thing, and she gave suggestions. It was a lot of fun. So that was awesome. But thanks for that. All right, I'm gonna play this song. Get energized. If you're in a place where you can like sing or move or dance, I mean, yeah, get your body moving. At least bop around in some way. And then again, leave comments about what's your big takeaway. What's the message? What are you going to do? What's the main message you're going to take with you after this live broadcast? So enjoy this song, and I'll come back to wrap things up at the end. Here we go. Hey, I'm really excited to share a brand new affirmation song with you. I imagine by the time this ends up on an official album, it'll probably change a little bit. I would love to hear Pooki's vocals on this too, but it's in pretty good shape right now. And I just didn't want to wait any longer to get it into your ears. Please leave a comment to let me know what you think. Enjoy. I think you're going to like this. Life is good, and I am grateful. Life is good, and I am grateful. Here we go. Hit it. Yes. Life is good, and I am thankful. Thankful. That's right. Life is good, and I am thankful. Thankful. Yeah. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Life is good, and I am grateful. Oh, so grateful. Life is good, and I am grateful. So grateful. Life is good, and I am thankful. So thankful. That's right. Life is good, and I am thankful. So thankful. Yeah. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Life is good, and I am grateful. Oh, so grateful. Life is good, and I am grateful. I am grateful. Life is good, and I am grateful. I am grateful. Yeah. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Life is good, and I am thankful. Oh, so thankful. That's right. Life is good, and I am thankful. I am thankful. Life is good, and I am grateful. I am grateful. Life is good, and I am grateful. There you have it. Yes, indeed. I hope you enjoyed this Sunday Inspiration Live. And thanks to Jennifer for the super sticker there. Really appreciate that. And Cherie, thank you for sending that. Really appreciate it. Just thank you all for your presence here and for your energy. And Pooki and I. This is the fuel that keeps us going. We know we're doing good in the world. So when we get positive feedback, get you to show up here not only on Sundays, but watch the videos throughout the week and support us in so many other ways. So thank you. Again, expand the description below. Just check out all the links. There's a bunch of stuff down there that you can benefit from. For instance, for those of you who like the music, I actually have a link to where is a whole playlist of our positive music playlist. So if you like your affirmations with music, there's a whole playlist. We also have a playlist of all our previous Sunday inspiration videos. And so try to make it easy for you to find what you're looking for. So check that out. Have an awesome day. Have an awesome rest of the week. And in addition to the videos that I'll post, this coming week that are pre-recorded, we'll see you again next Sunday. Love you all. Do your part to not only empower yourself, but spread the love, shine your light, and ask yourself, who needs your love today? Spread it around. Don't keep it to yourself. It's a renewable energy source. All right? Take care, everyone. See you soon. So long for now.